Okay, you guys, Miss QT Style coming back for part 3, but I'm not going to title it Sister to Half Sister because right now I just want to talk to fathers who are not in their kids' lives and mothers who are stopping kids from being in their father's life, and also stepmothers who are stopping wicked stepmothers who are stopping uh, their husbands from, being with their kids. Now, I will say this. I know my bond is so tight with my daughter. Ain't nobody, except for the Lord above, will stop me from seeing her. The only thing that stopped me if my ass was in jail and she can't come or something like that. But I will see her some way or somehow. So I just want to say to some fathers out there who may not be in their kids' life, find a way. Because those little kids grow up to be big kids and they will resent you. Okay? If you're not in your child's life, please, by all means, get in it. And if your kid's mother is tripping and not letting you see them, there's laws. Go get joint custody of your kids where they have to spend one part with her and then maybe the summer with you or vice versa. To me, it is a punk way out to not see your kids because the mother didn't want you to see them. Nobody should stop you from seeing your kids. I know it may be hard. You may say, fuck this, I'm tired of this, I ain't got time to deal with this. But yes, you should have time to deal with it because you have kids. Go to court, file papers, do whatever you have to do. Yeah, you might not want to deal with her going to the house. That's fine. I understand that you don't want an altercation. And that woman who is doing that is very wrong for keeping the kids from their dad unless there's a reason why. And I'm thinking crazy reasons like being abused over there, molestation, unsanitary place. Then that mother needs to go to court and say why she don't want them over there, and maybe they can meet other places. It's no excuse in the world for a father not to see their children if they want to. Now, there are some fathers that just don't want to, but I would suggest you guys pray on it and get in your kids' life. For the mothers that are holding the kids from the father because you're mad with the dad, don't do that. Don't do it. It may seem like it's okay to do to you because, oh, he wasn't no good and he dogged you out or whatever, but you're hurting the kids. Kids need both mother and fathers in their lives. Don't do it. And I know a lot who do it, but please don't do it because you're hurting the kids in the long run. For the stepmoms that are keeping your husband from seeing his kids, don't do it. Okay? Because God said high and he looks low and he knows your heart. And if you got that evil heart and you're doing that, something's bad is going to happen. Karma to you. Okay? Because you should not stop your husband because you're jealous of the kid's mother, or you're jealous of the kid, or the attention the father is giving the kid. You should not do that. Okay? Because and any father who is allowing that, I have to say you're an asshole. You're a fucking fool if you let any woman, whether it be the children's mother, your new woman, your mama, whoever, from seeing your kids. You are an ass. There's too many one-parent homes, too many kids being raised by one parent when it don't have to be. Just because the mother and father is not together, do not mean that both parents cannot have a hand in raising them. I know a lot of people who do it, and they do it with not a problem. These people were dating or married. They have kids together, and now they're raising those kids together. They're best friends, even though they've all gone their separate ways. Don't let it be so. It's so easy to do that. It's so easy to do that. And like I said, like in my case, it's easy. Looks like it's easy for the first marriage, kids born out the first marriage, to be left behind for the second or the third, or step kids, or step nieces, nephews, whatever. That's not cool. If you can't do for your own kids, then you damn sure should not be doing for no other one. That's how I feel about it. Okay, that's just straight up how I feel. I know some people may not agree. They may be like, well, that's okay if they do for other kids. No, not if you're not taking care of your own. If you're not, and I don't mean just financially. I mean, go and bring them to the park and swing and shit. Double dutch. Bring them to get snowballs. Bring them to school shopping. Come to their PTA meetings. Come to recitals and ballerina recitals and musical recitals. Watch them cheer, play football and stuff like that. Be there for them if they have to go to the hospital. If they sick, hold them, caress them. All of that. It's not about financial, because that's another thing. A lot of dads think because they give money that's it. No, kids need you in their life. They need you there physically with them. What can money do? Money can't even buy them another daddy. Okay? So, be in your kids' life as much as you can. And fellas, I know, I may be talking loud here because I want to make sure I'm heard. I know that it gets hard. And I know that some of these evil women try to stop and be bitter and stop you from seeing your kids. But there's laws against that now. I know a guy, he has 2 kids, and he has joint custody, and it's 2 different moms of his kids, and he sees the kids, and he's in their lives, physically and financially. He's in their lives. So where there's a will, there's a way. And I wanted to make this video to say that I don't fault. I mean, it's a shame that women do that, try to keep the kids from the children. It's a shame that new girlfriends, wives, try to keep the fathers from their kids. But my thing, I don't blame those people, though. I blame the guys that it's happened to. Or if it's women that are being deadbeat too. But I blame the daddies, because nobody should keep you away from seeing your kids. If you really love them, you would not say, fuck it, I ain't dealing with it. Fuck that, let me go on. You would not do that. Because trust me, kids may be small and little, but those are the smartest ones. The little kids sit back and see. It's not about what their mama, what their mama tell them all the time. It's when they don't see their daddy knocking on the door to come get them. Or they don't see their daddy calling them saying, I'm coming to get you. Or they say they come to get you and then they don't show up. Or they disappointed. Trust me, I've seen it before. I felt it a time or two. Okay, on different things. So, daddies, please. If you are a father out there looking at this video, like I said, I may be coming off a little angry because of the previous videos or whatever. I'm not really angry. I'm just, when I'm adamant about a subject, I get hyped. So don't pay attention to my demeanor. But I'm saying you guys have a right to see your kids, and there's a way to see your children. If you're somebody out there struggling, dealing with that, contact your local courthouse, children, family laws. Look it up. Go to the courthouse. Ask, what are your rights? What do you have to do? And take those steps. I don't care if it costs $500 or $5,000 to file the papers. You get that money and you do it. But most of the time, it's probably free or not much to do that. But being with your kids it shouldn't matter what it costs. And it's sad. It would be nice if mothers would just let it flow easily, but they don't. Now, some mothers don't. Some do. On the flip side, there's mothers that allow the kids to see the fathers. But daddies, when you get your kids, and say you get your kids for the weekend, you need to be there for the weekend. Don't leave these kids with your mother, or leave these kids with your girlfriend, or stepmama, and you go off, play cards with your boys. That's not spending time with your kids. When you pick them up, you need to be there that weekend. Go baseball. Take them to the pizza place. This and that. Sit down and color with them. Watch TV. Whatever you got to do. Comb their hair. Whatever. Because that happens a lot too. Okay? When the dads get the kids, drop them off by their mama house, and they're spending time. No, it's not. Or drop them off by their girlfriend. Because you got to be careful. That woman may love you, but you better make sure that woman actually loved those kids too. Because I've seen that before, where women get attitudes when the kids, when when men bring their kids around or kid around, they get attitudes. You just get automatic attitude, and they try to cause and rain on that weekend. Put a clout, like I was whipped for one time for getting a damn plum by my dad's house. Like I can't eat. He bought it, and by the way, he was pissed behind that. He did not agree with that. He went off. But I'm just saying, They do that. They pretend in front of the dad that, oh, I love him, yeah, and behind the back they pinching him, or their asses got hate in the heart. So watch that. So that could be a reason why some mothers don't let the kids around the dad, because kids tell story. Oh, Annie she didn't let me do this, or she didn't give me enough food on my plate, or she with me, or she hollered at me. Check into that. Believe your kids and check into it. I'm not saying go off on your wife or girlfriend because your kids said it, because kids do make up stories. But you know what? If you leave them or whatever, pop in, drop in, or discuss it in front of them. Make sure your kids are being well taken care of in your household, with your girlfriend, with your wife, or whatever that is, because that could be the case in some cases. But I really hate to see the mothers that don't allow the dads to see their kids because they're mad and bitter. And I hate to see fathers who don't want to see their kids because they got a new girlfriend, and the new girlfriend got kids, and she don't like them, so they don't want to be around. That's not cool. Only people is hurting this in the end is the kids. And again, little kids grow up to be big kids. Okay? And that's not a good thing to hold in your heart. And to any kid out there that may be going through this, where you want to see your dad or you want to see your mom, I just say keep praying on it, and keep being that beautiful little girl, a little boy you are, and pray to God. Yeah, I know you might not understand the whole thing of prayer, but just keep praying and say, God, help me to see my dad, or help me to see my mom. And keep your smile. Keep doing good in school, and keep being a nice person that you are. And it will happen and come through. You will see your dad and you will see your mom. So let me get off here because I'm getting emotional again. I just wanted to do that video, you guys. Thank you. And it's a wrap for me today. It's hot and I'm emotionally drained.